video is from the Pink Ribbon Racing Makes and Models Supercharged Subaru BRZ race car. This video is to highlight the P3 gauges vent display, and we actually have an additional display in this car with it being a race car for ease of access for the driver. So the P3 vent gauges, super easy install. Basically you slide your old gauge out, new gauge slides in, a couple of plugs into the OBD2 port, and it's a super simple install. As you can see from a racing perspective, if I'm driving here, this gauge, great to look at, but it's a little hard for me to get to. So what we've done is P3 provided me with an additional display over here that's super easy to reach, and it's on my switch panel. Some really cool things. So I have this one set up right now, primarily read oil temp, but as you cycle through, there's your air temp, ignition timing, and you can advance as you hit the throttle. EGT, throttle percentage. You can use this as RPM or a shift light even. And I'm still learning some of the functions and going through and getting it set up. Vehicle speed, it'll even track 0 to 60 times. Battery voltage, air-fuel ratios, boost levels, coolant temp, and then we're back around to oil temp. So this is a really cool display. The other neat feature of this is actually actually going to turn the car off real quick. One of the really cool features of this display is that it also functions as a scan tool. So and you can see it fires right up with the car. One of the coolest features, I think, last weekend while we were racing, we actually threw the supercharger belt. It went unbroken on these cars. It's a one belt system, and so immediately we got a battery light, check engine light, for coolant since the water pump stopped turning. Lisa was driving, shut the car off immediately, so no damage to the car. We just needed to replace the belt, but immediately upon startup, the gauge reported the error code, which was P0117, low coolant. Obviously, with the belt not spinning, it would have thrown an air bubble into the coolant system. Again, super easy fix, but the gauge immediately warned me of a problem with the car and what the code was. I didn't even have to do any kind of sequence with the buttons. It just immediately displayed it. So again, we're still playing with the gauge. There's a lot of cool features that you can program into these, warnings, limits, etc. So yeah, we're super happy with our P3 gauges. These gauges are available for a lot of different vehicles, not just the BRZ, but a lot of the European vehicles. And we have them available for sale at Makes and Models. So if you're interested in one for your application, give us a call, shoot me an email, shoot me a message on YouTube, and we'll get you the information that you need. Some of the other cool features of this gauge system: one, it plugs into the OBD2 port, so the installation is super easy. If your car won't read boost natively via the map sensor through the OBD2 port, P3 actually provides a boost input with the gauge, and for a nominal cost you can get a boost sensor that works with that. You can also have 2 additional analog sensors that work with the gauge, that they have supplied a couple of pre-wires for. So awesome system, we love it. It's been awesome for monitoring temps on the racetrack. You know, natively the BRZ doesn't give you an oil temp display, and this will allow you to pull that feature off of the OBD2 port without having to install an additional sensor. So like I said, if you need more information, shoot me a message, email, phone call. Again, we have these available through Makes and Models.